do that so much.
Why?
Are
we gonna have bloopers again? I probably shouldn't touch my hand. Oh, no, I wash my hands.
It's too late.
Yeah. My God, that chair is the noisiest chair.
Can you scoot a little bit that way?
Come on. Oh,
there you go. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have a special guest today. As I mentioned previously, in my last video, my life updates video, I was gonna have Emilio join me on a few videos. Probably like one or two videos each month.
Probably one a month.
Yeah. But this time around, I wanted to go ahead and film a Q&A type video about us, basically. Hopefully it's fun and entertaining, but it'll also help you get to know us a little bit better, get to know me a little bit better. But before we get into that, if you haven't subscribed, please be sure to do so already. Just hit that subscribe button down below, and don't forget to hit the notification bell.
That's that side.
And don't forget to hit the notification bell that is beside it so you get alerted when I upload. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for clicking on the video. I hope that you stay and subscribe. To my returning subscribers, of course, I always appreciate you guys. Other than that, guys, let's get into this video. Alright, so for today, we're going to be doing a Q&A and also trying out some face masks. Alright, so I got us two masks to try out. Well, one I've had before, and this one I actually picked up. This one he's gonna try out. It's the Nugg Charcoal Skin Mask? Skin Detox?
Charcoal Skin Detox.
So what does it do?
Cleanses, purifies, and helps control shine. I think my face is pretty matte as it is, isn't it? Except for my nose area.
You have combo skin. Your other shirt.
That's weird.
Oh, that's disgusting. That is freaking disgusting. I've never seen your snot. That is so gross. You just sneezed all over.
Whatever.
That is so gross. I feel so nauseous right now. It was like...
Just not to describe it.
It was so gooey. So I got him that one, and this does. Why? Why'd you have to sneeze like that? It just like shot out of your hand, like.
Well, no, because I moved. And it's...
That was so gross.
I was pretty surprised I intercepted it like that.
So this actually, his charcoal mask has charcoal, oatmeal, and tea tree oil, which helps cleanses, purifies, and helps control shine. So I've tried a couple of these on myself. I really like the hydrating one, and I love the sensitive skin one. It's really good. So I picked up this one because I haven't seen it before. He does have some like acne coming out on his forehead, and he's a little bit combination skin. So, and if you guys don't know, Emilio every now and then does face masks with me. He really doesn't.
This is like the second time I did
If I beg him, he will.
Out of like the 7 years we've been together.
Yeah. And then I'm going to try tried and true. I've tried this before. I'm not exactly sure if I tried it on my channel, but this is the Poreless Be Pure Skin Clarifying Mud Mask with strawberry and yarrow. You've tried this before. It helps to work on clogged pores and, you know, just some problem areas, kind of removing the impurities. It does have rosemary, yarrow, and obviously it is a mud mask, but it also helps with evening out your complexion. So I'm going to try this on, and you would apply both of these on as any other mask. Make sure your skin is clean, and you would just apply it on. So while we have this on our faces, we're going to be answering some questions, and hopefully you will, get to know us.
Do I just put it on my skin?
Yeah, so what you're going to do here, just I'll put it over here on the table.
But there's more in it.
Did you read the instructions?
I'm a man, we don't do instructions.
So this has more. So this has black charcoal and kaolin clay to detox, and it helps draw out impurities. It controls the shine, while oatmeal, zinc, and aloe juice helps smooth the skin. It has tea tree oil for its soothing properties for acne-prone skin. It's 90% natural or naturally derived ingredients. And then it says apply pod generously onto clean and dry skin. Leave for 10 minutes before rinsing or removing with a damp washcloth. We use You what?
What? Did your brain shut off there?
Wheezy Weekly. Used Weekly. Wow.
Jesus.
What just happened?
I don't know, you tell me.
We
Use Weekly. Use Weekly.
Okay, so our masks are on.
Wait, we gotta do the thing, right?
Yeah, our masks are on, and mine, of course, there's always a little bit of like heat and tingling that you feel with it. That's just the yarrow. That's just the yarrow kind of doing its thing. So it'll burn and then it'll dry up like a clay mask, and then we'll just wipe it off. His I'm interested in seeing because I've never tried that one, and I want to see how it's gonna.
My face is still flexible.
Yeah, it's jelly. Alright, so
You jelly?
at this time we're gonna ask each other some questions, and
My eyebrow itches.
hopefully you guys find it entertaining and get to know us a little bit better.
My eyebrow itches.
Your eyebrow itches.
Yeah, I'm trying to scratch it with my mind. Should I just be playing?
Yeah, go ahead. You're the first one.
Where and when did we first meet?
Okay, so where did we first meet?
Where
At church.
and when did we first meet?
Well, we met at
Oh
church.
my god, like what, 12 years ago?
Yeah, and he was dating my then best friend Tiffany, who, yeah, they were dating each other for a while, and she introduced me to him, and I did not like him at all. I know that sounds really shady, like, girl, you married your best friend's. No, it didn't go down like that.
Oh, this was like
we didn't
years
date until like
before.
probably like 10 years later or something like that.
No, not that, no.
Yeah, because I was 14.
We've been together for 7.
Okay, but I met you when I was like 14. 13, 14.
Mm-hmm.
Because Stephanie Skeen says you were together for a year, so 13.
Ugh.
So, do you remember the first thing we said to one another? I would assume it was hi.
Yeah,
'Cause we-
hi. Fancy meeting you here at church that your aunt and uncle are pastors over.
Yeah.
Where was our first date?
Our first date was at Red Robin.
Was it? I thought it was Olive Garden.
No, that was like after we were dating.
Oh.
Red Robin.
Oh yeah, I remember
He
that.
finally like broke me down because he was like, he asked me out for 3 months straight, and I kept saying no, and he would like show up at my job to take me home and stuff.
Persistent.
And finally I said, fine, yeah, we'll go catch a movie.
Oh, well, you were
But before the movie, like,
Oh, you jealous.
we stopped at Red Robin because we were early,
Oh, I got
and we
my
ended up
favorite.
sharing like a onion ring tower.
Those
we-
things are amazing.
And we never actually went to go see the movie. We just started talking at Red Robin.
Yeah, the waitress got pretty pissed off because all we kept ordering was the onion rings and sodas.
What was your first impression of me? Did you ever dislike me?
What was the question again? Oh, my first impression of you?
Yeah, did you ever dislike me?
No, I never just liked you. I just thought you were Tiffany's friend. And you were. I eventually became best friends with your brother, so like you were kind of like, not to tag along, but like you were the other person that we would like tag along with. I never.
I was a third wheel, guys.
Not a third
To their
wheel.
bromance.
Not a third wheel. It was more so like, oh, we're gonna go hang out at the mall. You're there too. So I'll just take you too if you weren't doing something. But you were out really around. You were always out. When did you meet my family? I remember that day.
Unofficial or official first time?
Well, they knew regardless, so.
So unofficial, there's like a Christmas event at church, and I met his mom and his sister briefly. I have a very faint memory of that. Official wasn't until I left Cyrus, like I moved out of my apartment with my roommate, and for like 2 months, I hadn't been with him and his family. It's so weird.
Mm-hmm.
So it was probably maybe less than that, for like a month.
No, it was 2 months.
It was 2 months.
It was
so
2
yeah.
months because I had to save 2 checks worth of.
Yeah, we were
money.
like saving money so that we can move in together.
Yeah. That's when we got our basement apartment.
Yeah, and that was kind of like, it wasn't even planned. Like I was like, no, I'm gonna save money for an apartment, and then we like, after the first month together, he's like, we're just moving together, and then the second month was both of us saving money and stuff. So
Yeah.
I remember we took out the wad of like what $3,000 or $4,000
Oh my
of cash.
God, I've never
and
held
we
that much
just,
money
like,
in my hand.
He was like holding our hand. We're just like, oh.
Like a money sandwich.
Yeah, okay. What is your favorite way of spending time with me?
Sitting on the couch, binge watching The Office or any show we usually binge watch until I get bored of it.
Yeah, you get bored of shows usually.
Well, no, because it's like you're watching the same thing over and over again. It's like, alright, yeah, I do care about that, but like, I want to do something else. Like,
I get so upset when he gets bored though because it takes me
I
a
feel like
while
I'm getting
to.
my chin.
Huh? You're drying on your chin, yeah. It takes me a while to get into a show, and once I'm invested, that's when he falls off. So I get so upset because then I end up watching it by myself.
Who said I love you first? Spoiler alert, I did.
He did. And I pretended I didn't hear him and he said it again.
Because I knew she didn't hear. Like, I knew she was playing it off. And I was like, hey.
I wasn't like ready. It like caught
stupid.
me off guard. Like I wasn't even sure if I was there yet.
The thing is that it takes a lot for me to say that. I'm not an emotionally invested person.
You're not.
But when I do, it's like...
He doesn't wear his heart on his sleeve.
That one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's more so of a, hey, love you. That's it, I love you.
Oh, I love you too. But yeah, I pretended I didn't like hear him. I was like so shocked. Because knowing him, like, he wasn't the person, like I said, he doesn't wear his heart on his sleeve. So for him to say that, A1 was like, oh my god, he's actually being vulnerable. And 2, I'm like, holy crap, do I feel that way? Because I felt like we were still kind of getting to know each other. And so, like, I wasn't sure. So I paused and, like, pretended I was sleeping. Then he shook me and was like, hey, did you hear me? And I was like, huh? What? And he's like, I love you. So I needed those, like, 15 seconds to, like, process if I felt the same way. And then, yeah, I said it because I did feel it.
Which means that she truly didn't feel it. Because if you felt it,
I didn't think about it that way. Remember, our whole relationship was, we're going to be together, but if someone catches feelings, we need to have a conversation because it was all about the fun and not having a relationship. Because we had just gotten out of serious relationships.
Your question.
Okay. So, so butthurt.
You're butthurt.
What do you like best about me?
It ain't the fact that you've said I love you back. What do I like best about you?
Yeah.
There's a lot of things.
He can't think of one.
No, it's like you mean like right off the bat, no, because there is a list of things that I do like about you. I like the fact that you don't you don't settle for your stuff. That's a really big habit I have, is like settling for, like, all right, this isn't my thing, fine, I won't bother with it any further. But she will be like, no, this is mine, I know it's mine, I don't want it, screw you. And she'll continue to go for it.
Oh, honey.
No, shut up. Weird habit of each other.
Okay, when he farts, he has to hop up.
I knew you were going to do that. I knew it. I'm like, watch, she's going to say the whole thing about the hopping thing to shake out.
He has to shake out the fart.
Because if you ever had an issue where you felt it in there, but it wasn't ready to come out yet, you shake it up like a bottle, and then... Since we're doing the whole fart thing,
so
the fact that hers sound like dolphins sometimes.
That was like one time.
You know, it's been a few times. And it's been a few times where they sound like demons. I remember the one time we were coming up the stairs, and we were in the hallway, and on her was, and I was like, yes, Satan?
Babe.
Granted, you'll see me because it was the friction of our butt cheeks rubbing together that, like, it ignited a portal to hell. And Satan decided to come out and say, what's up?
No, oh my god, you're so mean. What was the happiest moment of your life?
Getting married. Up to this point, yeah, getting married.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She talked crap about it because, like, we were standing in the city hall in front of the judge, and it's really weird in Chicago because, like, they basically take you to a basement.
Yeah.
And it's like this I guess is like a precursor to the rest of your life. It's gonna be like a dungeon, and you're never gonna escape. Like I was saying, we were in City Hall, and it's like a dungeon. My mom and dad were there, and my sister too, right?
Mm-hmm.
She went to,
and my mom.
Oh, and your mom too, yeah, because she was the only one that was able to come with us. And they were there, and my dad was recording, and the judge was saying his stuff, and I was holding her hands, and I looked in her eyes, and I started watering up, and then she, like a freaking jerk, oh, why are you crying? And I'm just like, shut up, like, you jerk, like, it's an emotional moment, like, I'm getting married, like, I had told myself by the age of 25 I would get married, and I was 26, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, I was 27, Yeah, it was 27.
27.
Yeah, it was 27. So it was like 2 years later. And then, like...
We were engaged for a while.
We were engaged for, like, a long time. I never really got a proposal out because someone decided that they didn't want me to.
That's a long story.
Anyway. So, yeah. That was my happy moment. I'm like, okay. Because I'm marrying my best friend.
You made me sound like a freaking jerk. That making fun of you. I always thought I would cry in my wedding.
She didn't.
I didn't cry.
Because she's a jerk.
But I was
emotions.
I was very happy. I was just like, I get very nervous when there's like people around me watching. Like, I feel like I can't be like vulnerable. Obviously, I'm comfortable with you, babe.
Because of dolphin farts.
But like when I saw him crying, it like freaked me out. Because like I said, he's not a very like, doesn't wear his heart on his sleeve. If it's me and him and we need to have like a heart to heart, like he does open up and he tells me, but like
after about 45 minutes.
But it takes him a while to get there, and I understand that. Like, I don't have a problem with it. Like, I know him, but so to see him like cry, I'm just like, that was the first time I ever saw you cry. No, I made him cry one time in the shower.
You always freaking laugh about this part.
I'm sorry, man. That's another story.
Anyway, your turn. What I often do in my free times, when we have free time.
Play video games and sleep.
Yeah. Usually the sleep comes quicker than the playing the video.
Yeah, he'll fall asleep like while playing video games.
I'm playing games like.
I walk in and I have to laugh because.
And she's like, "Bet you fell asleep." I said, "Shut up! No, you're not."
Yeah, he always like gets mad that I catch him sleeping. What is something you did as a teen that your parents never learned about?
When Dragon Ball Z was like a really hot thing back in like the late 90s, early 2000s. I used to pretend that I was Vegeta at school, and we would do push-ups and sit-ups and stuff like that. And we all like, it was like us and a group of guys, and we all wrote down like how many we would do in a day. And like there were certain milestones you would have to hit in the day in order to like gain the next level. It was really stupid. Super nerdy. Yeah.
You're such a nerd, dude.
Yeah. What was our first road trip?
Our first road trip?
Indiana in the car with your mom.
That was Indiana.
When the car broke down and the transmission blew out.
Yeah.
And I was so pissed.
What is your first childhood memory?
My cousin Buffalo staying over, and I had just gotten the Sega Genesis, and I couldn't beat the first level of Sonic the Hedgehog. And I remember it was like 9 o'clock at night, and like nowadays, like that's my bedtime now because I'm an old man, but back then that was when I was supposed to go to bed. And it was a Saturday, and my mom was like, "You gotta go to bed because you gotta go to sleep because you got one more day before you have to go to school." And I was like, "Oh, but he's staying up." I was like, "Well, he's not my kid. You need to stay if you need to go to sleep." So I went to bed. He was still playing. He ended up beating the damn game in one night. I was so pissed. First thing you noticed about me?
When I first met you.
I think it's gonna be my clothes. How terrible I dressed.
It was, well, it was how freaking tall he was.
It's always the first impression. Everyone's like, "Oh, it's freaking giant."
The immediate second thing was, dear God, what the hell is he wearing? And I remember I made it my mission, because we became like really like best friends, that when he would go clothes shopping, I would go with him to help him. It was very hard to make him wear something new. Ugh. Now it's easier, obviously, but...
I don't have any much choice now. Everything's athletic fit and skinny jeans and... I think you're gonna need to like wash yours off because now it's like bonding to your skin and I can see your pores.
No, it's supposed to detox the pores.
I can see
what do you
into
mean,
your face.
Don't freak me out. I'm like cool.
Then don't look at him.
Well, what do you mean? Do you fall for a person fast?
No.
I do, which is why with you I made it a point not to.
Not to say I love you back because you're freaking jerk face. No, I don't. It's like you said. I don't wear my heart on my sleeves. Play everything close to chest, and I'm very guarded when it comes to like my emotions and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Alright, guys. If we look different, it's because we are. We took the masks off and we showered and changed because we had to wait for my battery to charge. So might as well do that. But yeah, so I'm interested in seeing what Emilio thought of his face mask.
I know no difference. I see no difference.
I do. You're a little dry though. You need to put some lotion, some like face moisturizer on. But I do like these seem these little pimples up here seem just like a little bit less red, and you look so like
She comes like radiant.
you looked radiant.
Since I'm pregnant.
You're pregnant, babe.
Probably. Got a food baby I need to let out.
It's gross. Mine I've had previously, so it always makes me a little bit more dry, but I always feel like my pores have been thoroughly cleaned. So I really like it. I'll leave a link to both of the masks and products down below in the description bar, so if you're interested in purchasing them. The Nugg ones I usually find at like Target, and then the one I did I purchased from Ulta, but I think Target and Walmart also sells that same brand. So again, I'll link it down below, just feel free to click on it if you choose to purchase it. But yeah, we're gonna finish off our Q&A with like 2 more questions, and then that'll complete this video. If your partner made a lot of money or could make more money, would you stay at home with our kids, in this case just Chewy? So I guess the answer would be yes.
I would need to do something. I would need to have like some sort of like side business or something. I would go insane.
Oh no, here's a good one. What would you do if you had one day left to live?
Rob a bank.
Why?
I don't know.
So weird. Alright guys, so yeah, that completes this video. Our final thoughts on the mask are, I like mine. I've been using that one for quite a while, but I only ever use it if I feel like my skin really needs a detox. It does leave you a little bit dry, so beware if you have dry skin. I'm going to go in with a facial oil. And Emilio, what do you think of your mask? Alright guys, so those are our closing thoughts. Again guys, if you haven't subscribed, please be sure to do so before you leave. And other than that, I will see you in the next video. Bye.